Okay, so today is April 22nd, 2026, and I figured I would start doing weekly garden updates. One, just to share the progress, and two, keep me accountable for when it's a million degrees outside and I'm over it. I can see how far it's come. So, here we go. We will start. We have pole beans planted. These are poblano peppers. I've got a tomato, a jalapeno, tomato. These are easy sauce tomatoes. They're like aroma type. I have living basil, alyssum. Just planted that sweet basil today. Have some dill, marigolds, of course. More pole beans. Those are more poblanos. Cilantro, I think. Right? Yeah, cilantro. I don't know why I thought it was parsley. These are bell peppers, dill. That is pineapple sage, and it smells so good. More bell peppers. Planted some zinnia seeds, alyssum. We'll come over here. That's my old rosemary bush. I have some oregano. This is yellow squash, which is more like a yellow zucchini. It's a hybrid. We get bad squash bugs, so I'm trying something different. These are 2 cucumbers. Hopefully they will trellis right here. And here's zucchinis. I need to thin all these. It hurts my feelings to do it, so I keep putting it off. Here I have spaghetti squash. I'm going to do one on each side and get it to trellis all in here. And then over here, I have another easy sauce tomato, all different herbs. And this is butternut squash, I direct sowed. And I'm going to let it use this to get over here to trellis. And I already have a plan. If the chickens won't leave it alone, I'm just going to run more cattle panels behind this to make like a little walkway so I can get back there and the chickens can't. I tried to plant borage seed, and if anybody knows, let me know in the comments, but it has taken forever. I don't know if it's going to actually seed. Sorry, I got distracted. The chicken, she was chasing something. But anyways, this hasn't germinated yet, so I don't know if it takes forever. And I put that thing around because the chickens were reaching through. And this oregano, sage, and thyme, they came back from last year. So apparently they are perennials here. And we got down in like the low 20s a few times. So pretty hardy. I'm pretty pleased with this. These are sweet banana peppers. You got a little jalapeno. Onions. I'm trying something. Planted onions in all these beds to hopefully help keep the squash bugs away from my squash and zucchinis. Here, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I got some mint. That is butternut squash. Get the little baby zinnias. I just threw those in. Another poblano. That is cucumbers. And in between them, I have planted pole beans that are starting to come up. You can see them. So that's fun. And then I've got spaghetti squash, pole beans, cucumbers and more pole beans. Those are all the sweet banana peppers. My Texas Legend sweet onions. We will see how they do. I've never grown that variety before. So going to try to grow corn in a block. So this is a 5x8. There's 5 rows of corn. I'll probably end up putting T-post and doing like a twine around them to keep them bunched up. So hopefully they will not flop over in our storms we get. These are purple potatoes. I had this whole bed done, and we had two freezes after I planted them, and they kept getting zapped. And the second time, like the first time they got zapped, they grew back. The second time, the ones that were right here and right here, they were like done. So I yanked them out, and that's mint. I just put that in there. I have borage planted in that corner. We'll see if it grows. Right here where all my mess is, I've got 2 round beds coming, and that's where my purple Majesty sweet potatoes are going. They just came in the mail a couple days ago. They're sitting in a jar of water waiting to be planted. And here's my bush beans. I was going to do this whole thing bush beans, but I think I'm going to hold off on another row of them and plant, or maybe I might do one more row, but I'm going to plant okra, I think, right here. I've got some lavender planted. We're going to try one more time. I planted it in the ground this time. Since our soil's kind of sandy, I think it might like it. I got this little teepee. I've got nasturtiums growing. I thought it'd be cool to make a teepee out of them. These are wildflower seeds I planted. This is my zinnia bed. So I bought a 6-pack of seedlings, and then I planted. And there's 2 different kinds. There's 3 different kinds. These are short, and then I got a little bit higher and a little bit higher. So we'll see how those turn out. And then that is the squash. Here's the squash. So it's actually more like a yellow zucchini, but I'm sure it'll be delicious. And if anybody knows what this is, I thought it was a marigold, and now I don't know if it's just a weed or possibly a carrot, because I did plant carrots in this bed like a couple years ago. I think that'd be crazy if it is. It's probably just a very fancy weed now, but when it started off, it looked like these, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a marigold, but who knows. Another jalapeno and my lantana. But right now, this is all I got, or not all I got. This is everything I've got. I think it'll be beautiful once everything is growing and producing. I think it's beautiful now, but like just picture everything growing on the trellis and everything tall and giving us fruits and vegetables. And yeah, but I have some extras of these. I think I got 4 more. So if anybody has any ideas of what to plant in them, I thought it'd be neat. I could maybe plant herbs in them, and I could move them around to different places of the bugs, because we usually get a high bug pressure. But yeah, and there's my blueberry bushes and my little mailbox I got to store like my tools and stuff in. I seen somebody else do that, and I thought that was a really good idea. So anyways, that is that.